Hey, good morning. We're here live at Logan Airport. It was a little overcast today, but we're going to keep it going anyways. It's nice out. We'll see what happens. Korean Airlines, which is probably the biggest plane that lands in the morning, that was actually diverted last night. Got about 100 miles and had to turn around, go back to Seoul. That's not expected in until about 6 o'clock tonight. So we won't see that this morning, but there's plenty of planes out here, plenty of activity. See a Cape Air over here. We're loading up right now, so we'll just get right to the show. So let me get some sound, a little ATC going here. And we got a Cape Air. See them feet beneath it. What's going on here? So let me see what we got here. We got a Captain Mickey. Must have been waiting for me. No Duncans today. That is traveling. I think the last I saw it was in Buffalo, New York. It's doing its world tour right now. Unfortunately not. Hey, good morning, Eric. All is well here in Logan. I started setting up stuff and it was misting out. And now we're getting getting a lot of sun here. So it's going to get pretty warm, I hope. But thanks for joining. We'll see what happens here, see what's going on. They're using 1-5 left for takeoffs. Oh, sorry, 1-5 right for takeoffs, which is the runway that we usually see the big 380s take off. That purple line, the top left there, 1-5 right. They're taking off that direction because the wind's coming at us. So as you can see, now we get FedEx taking off now. So it's not ideal for seeing them line up, but it's pretty good for taking off. And they're still going into the clouds. And they're landing on 22 left, which is coming from the north. So it should be good. We have a couple planes in the alley here, getting ready to go out. Looks like we have another ground crew out here with this Alaska Airlines. That should be heading out soon, maybe. We'll see what happens here. So like I said, they're taking off 1-5 right, which is way over in Terminal E. But we'll still get some stuff here. Yeah, Captain Mickey, yeah. Dunks is doing its rounds, doing its world tour. Hey, good morning, Prickles Aviation. Welcome back. All right, what do we got coming in here? Next to come in, we have a Delta. And what is this one? Oh, an E175 coming in from Charlotte. Yeah, Prickles Aviation. When I get famous, I'll remember you, put you in my acceptance speech for the YouTube Awards. So what are we doing here now? They're still using 1-5. Yeah, all the planes are lined up on 1-5. I think I have an overlay here I can show you. See if this works. Yeah, if you see in the top left there, we're going from top left to all the right. That's that 1-5 right. So we'll be getting planes taking off that direction. Have a Delta connection, E175 heading to DC. What's coming in here. So yeah, I wish I was here last night. On a post on the site, I put an Alaskan Airlines came in with Aurora Borealis livery. It looks spectacular. didn't get a chance to see it. But I had other important things to do yesterday. My daughter graduated college, so she is done with college. That took a little priority over this. Another Delta heading to LaGuardia. Yeah, I hope the New York stuff clears up soon. It's almost scary. There was actually an A380 that landed here. Last night there were 3 A380s here. We had the British Airways, and we had 2 Lufthansa British A380s. One that was rerouted from Munich, supposed to land in, I think it was JFK or LaGuardia, but it came here. So last night would have been really good. We would have had 3 A380 takeoffs and a couple landings. So we'll see. Hey, thanks, Eric. You can be my PR guy for today. Thanks, Andrew. Yes, daughter graduating. I got a son who's a freshman year right now. He's beginning his journey. I did see a Cape Air coming in. Where is it? There it is. Cape Air coming in from Augusta. You got the heat on the runway already. Got some little vapor going on here. Take a look at the radar, see what's going on here. Anyone else coming in? We've got an A321 American Airlines coming in from Charlotte. About an hour and 40-minute flight. We got JetBlue taking off on the crossing runway. Let's stick with this American for now. Look at the vapor trails. Wow, I love that. All right, we got a clear for takeoff, 15 right. JetBlue heading to JFK. There's a lot of stuff going to JFK in New York area. We'll see what happens when they get there. Hope they don't have to come back here. Yeah, a lot of delays and everything happening in DC with the ATC issues they're having. Yeah, Prickles Aviation, an hour in, let me see. Yeah, I should still be here. I have a hard stop around 11 or so. One of the benefits of having my daughter graduate college is that she has to move out. So she's moving out today, so I figured I'd come here before she moved out, or I helped her move out. There'll be a lot of small planes today, which is fun. We also have some leftovers that we hear from last night as well. We got Avianca come around the corner over there. Not sure what are they lining up on other runways now. Because Avianca takes off this time of day, heading to Bogota. So maybe they're switching the runways up a little bit. Let's hope. We have Cape Air. Might be a lot of Cape Air action today. Not so bad here in New York today. Significantly less traffic. Saturday should be a good day. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Well, I gotta keep an eye on what's going on here today. I'm very distracted. We have the special livery JetBlue good. Coming in from Miami. Hopefully that will park here in the alley in front of us here. Yeah, with this 1-5 right takeoff, it's weird because I don't see the planes getting ready to go. But now we have a JetBlue taking off, heading to Detroit. Embraer 190. You come around the corner here. Yeah, Captain Mickey, the JetBlue Mario livery. I have a video of it when it landed here a couple times. It's on, I think I got a video and a couple shorts. I have that on my alerts, so when that actually takes off at the destination of Boston, I'm getting alerted, so maybe I can run here when that happens. See if I can race it here. Yeah, a couple of Cape Airs getting ready to jump out of here. The second one, the one on the left at Technam, doesn't have a destination listed. Those, I mean, they're usually heading to Nantucket or Martha's Vineyard and stuff. And the one on the front there is heading to Lebanon. All right, what we got going on here? Oh, we got the Frontier plane. Ooh. Forgot about this guy. Forget the horses' names. It's Meadow and West. Those are the names. This is going to head to Orlando. This is really the only Frontier plane I've seen on the menu today. Usually, there's a lot of Frontiers happening around here. But we'll see that take off a 1-5 right. Yes, I have Dunks on alert as well. And Captain Mickey Frontier does trading cards, and I've seen that Delta does as well. Might be more happening with more airlines. This is an A321 heading to Los Angeles. Plenty of vapor, though. It's getting bright out here, but it's plenty of vapor. Change the camera setting here so maybe it's a better view. This is the JetBlue that came in from Detroit. There's a lot of people just sitting here on the on the taxiways. My bearings here, see what's going on with there are a mess of planes just parked everywhere out here. There's 1-5, I don't know, it's not probably the best runway since it's got to cross over the landing runways. But next up we have a Delta Embraer 175 heading to Norfolk. There's the elephant that lives beneath us. A lot of JetBlues make these loud whining sounds. There's the JetBlue Good. Yep, Avianca. Sitting here. Says it's taxiing, but it's not really doing much. Yes, we'll get some landings. I don't see any planes. I'm not sure. Let me just double check they haven't changed how they're landing. Next landing is a Cape Air coming in. You have a Cape Air here, and that's a Cape Air. It's like they're loading up. Like a full flight, a lot of feet there. I think they're 9-seaters, so we'll see what happens. There's a Cape Air Technum. Did I lose it? Where'd it go? There it is. I got that guy. Look at all the commotion here. What? All these planes all dressed up and nowhere to go. What is happening here? Yeah, best departure time is early AM, best chance of departing on time. I agree. Especially with all the commotion going on. Yeah, with all this chaos in front of me here, they're supposed to be taking off on 15. They got all these planes lined up to go 4. The wind's blowing from the right, so they should be taking off 22. Yeah, this is really confusing what's going on out here. It's going to Lake City. I'm not sure where Lake City is. It's an ATI jet, private jet. All right, well, here come the horses galloping down 15 right, heading to Orlando. On Airbus A320. At least they should be. There it is. Well, they're taking off into the sun. Next to take off is Alaska Airlines, heading to San Diego, a Boeing 737, which is just about all their fleet. They just recently did purchase Hawaiian Airlines, and Hawaiian has some big planes, so they've opened up their international availability. We'll get Alaskan come around the corner here. Air Canada coming in from Montreal. A220. Yeah, Barrick, I'll try to get these landings for you. So I'll be heading over to gate, I think Terminal A, I believe. We got Alaska here firing up, getting ready to go. Cape Air taking off, heading to Lebanon. I feel bad. The little guys usually have the option to take off different runways, just because they don't need as much, runways to take off, basically. But we'll see what happens. Here we got Copa. Getting ready to take off to head to Panama City. I think it's about a 6-7 hour flight. Behind that we have Southwest. That's going to be heading to Chicago Midway. A little Cape Air here is heading to Rutland. And the Alaskan is heading to Seattle. We have America rolling down too. A321. And that's heading to Dallas. See anyone taking off yet? Yeah, I gotta show you a picture of this if I can. Oh, they're still lining up planes. We have an arrival coming in. American Airlines coming in from Philadelphia. A319. All right, Eric, you're not going to hear me sing Copacabana. We'll get Barry Manilow to come over. All right, next takeoff is another Cape Air. We'll check to see if anyone's coming in. Next arrival is about 5 minutes out. It's a Delta connection coming in from Jacksonville. Alright, got clear for takeoff. That's a Tecnam Cape Air. Is this the plane that loaded up? Yep, loaded up. Passengers on board. They're getting ready to go. I think the pilot has the window open, looks like, on the other side. Should be a Tecnam coming up now anytime. Did you guys hear that? There's a vehicle on the runway picking up remains. Let me see if I can find out where that is. I don't see it. There's one way out there. Maybe out there picking up remains? Is that what they were talking about? If coyotes or anything come on to the runway, all those trucks you see going around actually have, shotguns in the back. So if it's going to be a hazard to the planes, they'll take care of the situation. Next to take off is, let me see, anyone coming in? No. So we have Delta taking off, heading to Detroit, landing 1-5. We have Avianca out here in the penalty box. I'm not sure why, because it's looking to head to Bogota. Its flight time is supposed to leave around 9 o'clock. I don't know what they did wrong. A321, Delta heading to Detroit. A lot of activity down here in the Cape Air. It's just, you got feet and people and all kinds of activity down here. All right, Eric, see you around. Thanks for watching. I'll try and get some more landings. You can watch the play later on to give you a critique of the pilots landing. And when they watch the video, I'll make sure they have your name so they can contact you and give you their input of how your critique is. Talk to you later, Eric. Thanks for watching this morning a little bit early. That's Delta heading to Myrtle Beach in E175. All right, what's coming up next here? We have next up. I gotta get this on the screen. You gotta see what's going on here. This is crazy. Session's timed out. Yada 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 yada. Well, never mind. I do have the radar app going, but so much going on down there. The Delta E175. It's suddenly very quiet here. No Alaska, no Boutique, no Spirit. Haven't seen any Spirit yet. That's really bizarre. I think there's a few due in, but not here yet. Next takeoff is American Airlines and A321neo heading to Phoenix. There it is, jumping up from behind the scenes. Yeah, the planes are taking off into the sun, which is not, well, the sun's right above us, but very, very bright down there. So it is a beautiful day so far. I'm supposed to get thunderstorms tonight, potentially. We'll see what happens. A couple boats out there. Big tanker. The big cargo ship that left yesterday, overnight. So I missed that JetBlue and A220. Heading to Bermuda. Nice. I really hope they change the runways. It's a little bit easier to see what's going on when you can see the lines happening. See, there's no activity down here really in the Alaska terminals. So probably nothing coming in here. Over in JetBlue, looks like they're, not sure if they're waiting to load or empty or what they're doing. Delta E175 heading to Jacksonville. Next to take off is Copa Airlines, heading to Panama City on a Boeing 737. Good morning, Kelly. Hope you had a swell evening. And yes, I'm out here before we have to pick up our daughter. Where else would I be? Hey, good morning, NASCAR kid. Yes, turned out to be a beautiful morning. I had raindrops in my windshield on the way here. I was doubting this for a little bit, but the sun's out here. It's beautiful. Supposed to get rain later on, but yeah, I had the option. I'm here. The next up is a Boeing 737 Southwest, heading to Chicago Midway. That just passed in front of us actually, not too long ago. So Southwest just filed to have the rights to fly more internationally. They already do the Caribbean and Latin America, but they're looking to do Asia and other further countries. The one big problem with that is their entire fleet is 737s. And those planes are not really made for international, like European and Asian flights. So even though they filed for the rights to fly any open space, they don't have the equipment to do it. So they may basically do some contract, code swapping with other airlines for connection flights. But they basically mainly did it for the future. So if they do when they do expand their fleet, they'll be ready to go. This little boutique air coming in from Messina. I just lost it. When they're so small, it's tough to keep them in frame. They're far away. Especially when they have other runways taken off. Next up is American Airlines heading to Dallas, an A321. Now, the one good part about being over here is the engine sounds are much more accentuated when they take off. They're almost pointing at us. All right, next coming in is a JetBlue coming in from JFK. It made it. A321. About a 40-minute flight. I don't know, JFK is about a 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive. These days, I think I'd rather drive it than fly it, unfortunately. Oh, getting the sound finally. It's far enough away. We have Alaska taking off. Heading to Seattle. If you're just joining us, they're taking off 15 right, which is over near the international terminals. Not ideal for plane spotting from this vantage point anyways, to see who's taking off. Off to Seattle. Yeah, they're really sticking with the 1.5 right. They're not changing. The wind is shifting a little bit. They may change it, hopefully, but right now they're not. Oh, we got Boutique Air. It's going to do its famous Yui. There we go. Nice. Looks like they cleaned the planes too. Had a broadcast not too long ago where all you would see is gray on the side of it from the exhaust. Looks good. JetBlue E190. Heading to Charleston. If you get a chance, if you're watching, please like, subscribe. This helps me out. It helps me get out of bed in the morning or get here late at night. Knowing that you have people watching, it's enjoyable. This is something that if you're watching this, you apparently like plane spotting, and that's I'm beginning to love myself, and just support the channel. We have a Cape Air. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. These small guys are tough. Heading to, didn't say where it's heading to, but I know they just started their Provincetown season, so could be that. Where is it? Delta. Delta coming in from New York, or Newark. E175. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So we have no one lined up on 1.5. No one lined up on any runway right now. A lot of planes just taxiing around. What do we have coming in? Next arrival is an American coming from Washington, D.C. After that, we have a Martha's Vineyard, Cape Air. With an Allegiant Air lining up. It's about 4 or 5 out. So we do have some planes coming in. So we'll get some more little activity going on. Yeah, it's weird in the morning. It's very, very spurty in the morning. This is one thing I can't stand. JetBlue. Repaint your planes. Do something. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Oh, well, this plane is, let me see. It's a 6-year-old plane. It doesn't really look like it needs to have that much paint wear and tear. Here we have American coming in from D.C. A319. All right, they're finally making some sense here. They are all heading down to 22 left, 22 right for taking off. We should be able to see them before they hit the sky. There we go, 22 right, taking off. Okay, lining up, we have Delta lining up, 22 right. Heading to Cancun. Don't quite see it yet. Here it comes. All right, now we have different angle of attack here. See what they look like taking off. Not a lot of wind. They're not getting a lot of lift. Next plane does. Yeah, not a lot of lift. Usually they're well in the air before they get rid of go by the obstruction in front of me here. I think it's a Legionnaire is next to take off, heading to Knoxville. If anyone's watching, you just type something in the text. I just want to make in the chat. I just want to make sure that everything's working fine. And as always, if you're watching, please like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you fell on this channel, apparently you do like plane spotting. Now that plane had no problem taking off, so. And the bank to the left to get away from the crowd. The Delta coming in, E175. Avianca, heading to Bogota, Colombia. Okay, next coming in, we have a Delta A321 coming in from Orlando. So probably going to have a couple departures and takeoffs at the same time. Which makes it interesting. If anyone's watching, can you just type something in the chat? Just want to make sure I haven't lost the stream. I haven't seen the chat change at all a little bit. Another crew heading to a Cape Air. Next coming in is Allegiant, coming in from Asheville, North Carolina. Those thrust reversers, sounds good. Yeah, this is a much better scene down here. All these planes lining up, getting ready to go. Next up should be a United Airlines heading to DC. A lot of activity down here in Cape Air, Cape Airland. Here's United. 737. Air Canada coming in from Toronto on an A220 300. And we have a show still here, United. Heading to Denver. A321neo. See, next for takeoff we have. It's like a JetBlue heading to Wilmington. A220. There it is. Now the planes are taking off, no problem. That first plane was a, must have been a different kind of plane, we'll say. Didn't quite have the power to take off. And we have a Legion coming in from Asheville. Yep, coffee's important. Yeah, they switched runways and they're now doing the 2-2s. Getting some better video footage. You can see all the planes down there running around. They're actually taxiing down Mike. I think it's the middle taxiway. So they usually don't do that. They usually go down, it's called November, which is closer to the terminals. Okay, next we have American Airlines coming in from Miami in 737. This turned out to be a much better day than I thought. I said earlier, I was driving in here and I had raindrops on my windshield. I was actually considering just turning around. But I couldn't do that. I had to get in here. Oh, we have a show stealer. JetBlue. Another Cape Air, getting ready to taxi out. Little pilots walking around the Cape Air area. Next we have a Southwest taking off, heading to Midway. 737. The bid poster missed the E190s. There's up the 220s. I hear you. I hear you. American coming in, if I can find it. There it is. Coming in from Indianapolis. E175. We got a JetBlue here, stealing the show again. Heading to Cleveland. A220. There you go, VidPost. There's your A220s. So we got some refueling action here happening. That plane just came in. What's we got going on down here? Let's see. You got the plane loading people. JetBlue coming in from West Palm Beach. It's tough for me to see these planes in the distance because I have the sun in my eyes right now. Off to the side, so it makes it difficult. We have a JetBlue cleared, heading to Cancun. Once it gets moving. There it goes. I think next up is United heading to New York. This is an A321. Getting some good sound here today. I like it. Still not much going on down here. Oh, we got a luggage truck here lined up. Is there an Alaskan coming in? Don't see one. We have United here heading to Midway. I think it's Midway. It could be New York. See what we got going on down here in the Cape Air world. Not much. Loading a plane. We have a private jet taking off here. Heading to Aiken? Wherever that is. Something's definitely happening down here in the Alaska Airlines. Something's going to be landing. I just don't see anything on the radar readily. The JetBlue lined up. Bunch of JetBlues coming in. Oh, we have a British Airways coming in. It's about 40 minutes out. Let's see how fast they can go. And they're coming in from Heathrow to 777. We got 22 right, clear for takeoff. Still don't see the Alaskan, but doesn't mean it's not coming. So next up, we have a JetBlue heading to Denver. Once it clears the obstructions here. Here it comes. Coming in here. JetBlue coming in from Nashville. A220. Vidpost, I think since you said A220, that's all we're getting now. Another show stealer. That was an American heading to JFK, E175. The KPI Technum heading out. Where's this guy going? Heading to Hyannis, home headquarters to Cape Air. Just loading the tanks up, getting this guy ready to go. So I guess apparently Cape Air has about 35 of these Technum P2012 planes on order to sort of replace the ones on top there, the Cessna 402s, A lot of those Cessna 402s are over 40 years old. So no problem replacing older with newer, and also they have an order online for electric planes to replace the rest of the fleet. So we'll see what happens with that in the next couple of years. Next to take off, we have Delta Airlines heading to Atlanta. A321neo. All right. It's not an A220. Nothing wrong with the A220s. Just variety is the spice of life here, you know. It is taking off. There it is. All right. Happy trails. We have a Cape Air coming in. Where is it? Over there. We're gliding. Yeah, NASCAR, I agree 100%. It's fun when they take off right in front. You get the full engine sounds, and yeah, it's really cool. I like staying with the flight too. They see the landing gear go up, and then these guys all bank off to the left. It's cool. We have a Delta taking off, and we have a JetBlue landing. Yeah, the creature double feature here. We'll stay with the Delta though. Sorry, Eric, if you watch us later on. I know you like the landings. We have Seagull Airlines flying in here. 22 right. They get the Seagull. Looks like it could be a hawk with food in its talons. Can't stay on it. There we go. Check that out later on. A lot of noise going on here. Must be the Delta here passing by. Next coming in is a Delta coming in from Chicago, and we have dual things here. And a Cape Air taking off, heading to Augusta. I think the Delta has a slight advantage, being an A220. A vid poster flight. Yeah, NASCAR, let me see. Lucky to see the A330, 350, 767s. Yeah, right close to you, yeah. That's really cool. It's really cool when you can see that kind of stuff up close. There's so many vantage points around this whole area you can get up to. And planes will land right on top of you sometimes. Especially today where they're landing. They're landing on 2-2. There's a road right at the end here. So they're landing right here and they fly right over your head. Those houses, there's a road you can actually stand on and a little beach. I have some video of that. There's a video I did of, it's called A Day in Winthrop. I went around different locations and did some videos. It's really cool. All right, we'll stick with the landing this time. We do have a 2-for-1 special here going on. Buy one, get one. Yeah, that's the place. It's great. Yeah, down there is another place out near Deer Island. We go out here. There's a fishing. Where is it? Yeah, right behind the pole here, I think. There's a fishing dock. So when they're taking off on 1-5 or 9, it's pretty cool vantage point as well, especially if they're landing that way. We got a private jet here. Didn't get a chance to see where it's going or where it came from. See all these guys lining up out here. Next for takeoff, we have a JetBlue, which left its old information on it. It says it's coming from Raleigh, Durham. We'll see what that really is. We have United coming in from Chicago, 737 MAX 8. That's the one we know what it's doing, so we'll keep a camera on that one. Coming in from Chicago. Yeah, it's all those places are great around Winthrop. You definitely have to be there in the morning before the sun hits you. Although that fishing pier, you can get away with it, I think. There's a JetBlue A320. Not sure where it's going. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. We have a boutique air firing up here in front of us, which just gets really loud. I have another vid poster special, an A220 JetBlue, coming in from Tampa. Sorry, A320. I'm sorry, A320. It's not a vid poster special. JetBlue. It's not going to make it by. It's not going to make it by. It's not going to make it. Just made it by. All right. There's an elevator shaft next to me. I just call it the brick. Sometimes planes don't clear it when they're taking off, on the video at least. So here's the noisemaker down here. Boutique Air heading to Messina. Like I said earlier, the planes look a lot cleaner. When this plane landed before, could be a different plane with the same pattern. The whole side of it was all gray from the exhaust fumes, or the exhaust just spitting out on the side of the plane, but it looks much nicer now. Okay, next to take off, we have a JetBlue heading to, I think it was Nashville, yeah, an A220. Get away from that loud machine. Let's see if the JetBlue engines can drown out the propeller plane here. I don't know. You can hear the jet, but this little guy is still making a lot of racket. They usually leave pretty soon. Not like it needs to be warmed up. It already just got here not too long ago. The Cape Air heading to Hyannis. There it is. Technum P 2012. Planes here passing in review. Oh, yep, Eric, I'm still here. Turned off the landing grading system, automatic system, so you're back now. Good. Oh, we got a big guy coming in. Just the Korean Air. What's going on? This was not supposed to be coming in here. It is here. 777. Last night, this turned back. Glad Korean Air made it. Like I said, I was watching this last night and it took off about 100 miles and then turned around and went back to Seoul. Wasn't slated to be here till 6 o'clock tonight. Hey, good morning, New England Flight Videos. I don't see you here today. What's going on? Nah, just kidding. Heading to Manchester. I'll let you know when I'm heading that way. I will let you know. We'll see when that happens. Next couple of weekends are a little hectic for me with a couple graduations going on with my daughter and no other activity. But Manchester is on my list. Right now I can do all I can to get here. But I'll see what I can do with Manchester. All right, we have our official landing critique judge, and Korean Air was butter. I'll take it. Yeah, that was nice landing. I'm really surprised it's here. Like, as of last night, it was turned around and not supposed to be until 6 o'clock tonight. Must have replaced the equipment or something. It's not that late. We have Aero Mexico getting ready to head out to the taxiway. I'll be heading to Mexico City. But in the meantime, we have Delta heading to Nashville in E-175. Oh, can't clear it. It's not going to hit the brick. It's not going to get the brick. It's going to go right through the brick. Here we go. We did have a nice backdrop there of Korean Air. Big boat out there in the harbor. We have a JetBlue coming in from Santo Domingo. This place is crazy. It goes from like quiet to pure chaos. Get planes taken off, 2 for 2. We'll stay with the landing. As Eric is back, we'll stay with the landing. Did I not see any tire smoke on that one? Wow. Maybe I just missed it. Got Korean Air trying to find a home. And try it so they close the Summer Tunnel. Oh yeah, the last few years. Yeah, I come from the south, so it works okay for me. Says going through the brick. I thought it was a Kool-Aid Man. I should get a soundbite for that. Like, oh yeah! When it goes through. Wobbly, oops, wobbly. Yep, a little wobbly. Yeah, so just saying hi, good morning. Haven't seen you before. My name is Mike, doing Logan in flight, plane spotting. Been here for about, I don't know, hour, a little over an hour or so. I should be here another hour. We'll see what time. Waiting for my daughter to give me the high sign to go pick her up at her school because she's moving out for the semester. But yeah, I'll stay here as long as I can. We got Korean Air just landed. We got a JetBlue taking off right now. You don't want to see my ugly smug in the face here, so let's get back over here. We got JetBlue taking off, heading to Portland. Yeah, if you're watching the stream, feel free to like it if you like it. Subscribe. Just support the channel. It makes it fun for everyone. If I see people subscribing and signing into the chat, it makes me much more inspirational for me to come here. I'd come here anyways to watch the planes. But I'm enjoying this, and I'm glad other people are watching and enjoying it as well. That's the main key to the whole thing, you know, having fun, enjoying it. Can't always get here. Everyone can't really get here all the time, so it's fun. I'll enjoy it when I can get out here. All right, let me see what we got coming in here. We have an American Airlines, and we have a JetBlue taking off. JetBlue heading to Aruba. What's going on here? These guys are not. Oh yeah! I gotta get that soundbite. I gotta do that. If she's moving out, she wants the world to know. She's gonna let it show. Yeah, she's definitely excited, nervous, new part of her life. But I can't be more proud of her. Can't talk much more, or I'll start getting watery eyes from all the exhaust fumes around here. Oh, behind. Oh, another one. I think Delta's these E-170s are having a hard time. All right, we finally got rid of all the prop planes that were making all the noise here, so I'm going to turn up the surround sound a little bit. Remember that song, like Diana Ross? Eric, I have to. What did I just say? Oh, I'm coming out. Yep, all right. Yep. A lot of activity down here. All right, good. Planes moving left and right. That's the good plane there. We have a Aeromexico lined up to take off, heading to Mexico City. It's about a 2,277 mile flight. So your mom flew to new JetBlue to Aruba a couple weeks ago. Oh, just saying that she went to Aruba, that's enough for me. But she flew the new JetBlue, that's pretty cool too. It's fantastic, unlimited snacks. That's my kind of airline. Unlimited snacks, that's pretty good. All right, let's see if this guy makes some noise. Making a lot of noise, but I don't know. There it is. Finally made it through. It's getting a little windy here all of a sudden. Wow, where'd that wind come from? A bunch of planes down there doing their thing. Oh yeah, they would have used. Oh, that would have been fun. Taking off 22 right there. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think anyone would mind going to Aruba. Let's go down there to a plane spot while we're in Aruba. So next to take off, we have a NetJets heading to parts unknown. Who's coming in? We got a plane coming in, I see. We have a JetBlue coming in from Orlando. 2.5 hour flight. It's an A320. That's a nice landing right there. Yeah. Cape Air fleet has switched out a little bit. So we got coming in here. We have a Delta coming in next from Atlanta. Another American Airlines, a Boeing 777 coming in from London. It's about 1, 2, 3 out. That would be good to see that. Sorry, I'm missing the plane, but I'm checking the radar here to see what's coming in. That plane did make it over the brick. Hey Marco, I don't think I've seen you on here before. Yes, we have ITA. That usually lands in the afternoon. I'm going to be here hopefully another hour or so. Possibly maybe back tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see. So the next plane coming in is a Delta coming in from Atlanta. A321. United here heading to Chicago. 737, MAX 8. Not gonna make it, but we'll keep it. We'll stay with it. Got a JetBlue backing out here. All right, we have our judge here. 9.0 on that last landing. Okay, very nice. Hello from Boston. Hello from Boston. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. We have the Delta here heading to San Antonio. Keep it in frame. Hey, Jeff in Mass. How often do I live stream? As often as I can. I do work full time. I come here when I have free time. Yeah, basically, as often as I can. That's the best answer. Try to get out here on Saturdays, a couple nights during the week. You know, depending on schedules, and unfortunately with me, meetings. I'll try to. Let me get this. Before I was rudely interrupted. Now, I'll try to get something on a regular schedule if I can. It's just my work life is very dynamic. We're a local company, but we're run by an international company. So that changes things up a lot. But best I can, I'll get out here. Like I said, at least once or twice a week, hopefully 3 times. And as summer comes along, who knows what will happen. Little NetJets here, heading to Stewart. I'm not sure where Stewart is. A lot of noise. Oh, I got JetBlue here firing up. I'm like, what's this noise? It's JetBlue. Have that yeah, here's the American Airlines 777, Boeing 777 coming in from London, Heathrow. Somewhere, there it is. It's coming in. 6.5 hour flight. So Jeff and Matt, what's this interview I hear of? Yep, I agree. That was a great landing. That was a good one. A little bit quiet coming in now. Next flight coming in is about 5 minutes. It's a American Eagle coming in from Chicago. There we have JetBlue firing up. Oh, here comes the JetBlue Good. Heading to Richmond. Yep, Jeff and Mass, I understand. I will watch that stream. I've mentioned that stream on here a few times. That's sort of my inspiration to start doing this kind of stuff. I understand. We have a JetBlue A320 heading to Santo Domingo. Real good sound today. I love this. I'm going to wind up and wait, see what's going on here. Next takeoff, we have a Cape Air. Heading to Martha's Vineyard. There. Already in the air. I really love this fleet of Cape Airs here. It's fun. A little twist to the jet port that is here. Oh yeah, I hear you. I couldn't watch that whole stream. I might have. I'll have to go back and watch the replays. This American Eagle coming in from Chicago. That's the big American came in from Heathrow. It's a loud morning in Castle Island. Although, yeah, they're getting some good takeoffs. It is very loud. I don't know why it seems extra loud today, which I don't mind at all. If I'm gonna go deaf, this is the way I want to go. So what we got going on here? Next takeoff is American Airlines, heading to DC. American Eagle, sorry, excuse me. E-175. They don't make the brick. If you don't make the brick, you don't get full coverage. Yeah, once again, JetBlue. You gotta get a painter out there. They're becoming JetBlue camo. Okay, next up we have Air Canada A220 heading to Montreal. See, Sarah Deal, you have co-hosted from where you are, where this is. You're not related to any politician deal, are you? We got JetBlue coming in from Fort Lauderdale. Yes, I've met Jeff Deal in a former life. We got the official smooth landing from Eric on that last one there. Now what's going on here? Elephants. Must be the right beneath us is actually the roadway to between Terminal B and C. So the buses go right by here. So sometimes we get some random sounds. Actually, a lot of times we get some random sounds. We have Delta taking off, heading to Atlanta. A321. If I can find it. There it is. That's the Wookiee. Cape Air heading out here. Has not turned this transponder on, so I'm not sure where it's going. Next up, we have United Airlines heading to New York. Our prayers are with you. 737. I'm sorry. See the 787s and 321s are delayed, typical supply chain. Oh, you gotta love it. They're slowing down our happiness. All right, next to take off will be a JetBlue E190 heading to Buffalo. And then it's pretty quiet. There's an American heading out there. Another JetBlue coming in. An A321LR coming in from London. That's a couple minutes out. That's second to land. Oh, then we have a Sun Country coming in from Minneapolis. Add a little color to the day. Next big one we got coming in is we have a Delta Airlines coming in from Copenhagen, the 767, And behind that, we have a, what is this one? A 747. That going the, oh, I have the wrong map on. 1 second. I have the wrong filter on for that one. I was excited for a minute there. Yeah, so the next big one coming in is Sky Country. 747, that would have been great this morning. Got another tanker, container ship out there, MSC. While we're waiting for this one. Oh, we got a JetBlue. Reading the deal conversation in the chat. Funny. It's a good deal no matter how you look at it. Alright, we got the American heading out to 22 right. And Airbus A319 heading to Philadelphia. And we see we're coming in here. We have JetBlue coming in, and A321neo LR coming in from London. London Heathrow. Hey, Carl. Welcome back. Yeah, Carl, or a foreign correspondent from Ireland. All right. Look at the vapor trails. Nice. Welcome back, Carl. Hope all those Aer Lingus flights landed the other night. You've counted them all. Next up is American Airlines, heading to Philadelphia, in A319. We got the Eric approval on that last landing. That's good. Hey, Carl, on my way here this morning, I had raindrops in my windshield. I got here, set up. The sun, well, it was still hazy out, but the sun sort of came out, it seemed. Warmed things up a little bit. Now we're getting back to the clouds again. So we'll see what happens. Sunny there all day. Nice. Hope you enjoy it. Get out for it. You know what time it is there. All right. We have a Cape Air taking off, heading to Rockland. Oh, we have Sun Country. We'll get to Sun Country. Got a couple minutes on that. Get the little Cape Air here. Sun Country coming in from Minneapolis. 737. Sitting on the balcony watching planes take off. You're making us all jealous, Carl. Say hi from the UK. Weather a bit better than Boston at the moment. At the moment, yeah, we're supposed to get rain later on tonight as well. Possible thunderstorms. So we'll see what happens. I'm probably got another half an hour out here or so. My daughter just graduated college at Simmons, and today is her move-out day. So I figured I'd come out here, do a little plane spotting before I had to go pick her up. And depending on the weather and timing, and I might come on back on later on tonight. We'll see. But I'm enjoying myself now. But no, my name's Mike. Logan in flight. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Any support to the channel is great. Keeps me going out here, having fun, knowing that others are watching, and keeping the Boston Logan Airport active here. You can all watch from wherever you are. I'll come out here and deal with the elements if they show up. As long as we're all having fun. That's the name of the game. Alright, what do we got coming in here? We have a NetJets coming in from Akron. We got Eric chiming in, my PR guy. Yeah, like I said, just hit the like, subscribe. Keep this fun. I'd be out here anyways. I'm enjoying this too much. But yeah, like I said, it's fun when everyone else can enjoy it too. All right, I have another PR person, Sarah. I hit the like button. Did you? It's all fun. It's what it's all about. Just having fun. Everyone's working, doing their things they had to do all week long. Sometimes on the weekends. If you're watching this, have some free time, or I've watched this and other streams while in the background. It's just something fun to do. We got American Airlines coming in, the 737 coming in from Charlotte. It's all about fun. Even if this channel grows big, it's all about fun. It's all that matters to me. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't having fun. Life's too short not to have a little plane spotting fun. So got a big Delta out there heading up on 22 right, 22 left, I should say. An A321 heading to Salt Lake City. We'll see. Yep, a bit shaky on that landing. Hey, they all can't be perfect, especially the way these winds are blowing out here. A little bit of a crosswind happening. Yeah, Sun Country. Yeah, many cool liveries. Also fly for FedEx too. Yeah, that's what I like, the diversity of the liveries that are out here. So here we have the Delta A321neo. Heading to Salt Lake City. didn't make the brick on the far runway. That's bizarre. All right, you know the rule. If you don't make the brick, you don't get full coverage of takeoff. Oh yeah, plane spotting is all about fun. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Oh yeah, all positive comments. That's what this is all about. Something that gets people together. Maybe a little bit deep for a small channel, but no, that's what it's all about. Did you watch the Boston flight? 2 each day. Yeah, I've noticed a lot more Aer Lingus flights coming in here. Actually, Qatar Airlines as well. There's a couple flights coming in here. They just had a big. Used to just have a big 787 Dreamliner. Now they got a second flight coming. I forget what plane it was. So we got Iceland Air about 7 minutes out, coming in from Reykjavik. And then we have United coming in after that from DC. Those are the closest ones coming in. Wow. And I don't see anyone lined up on the runway. Well, we got Cape Air, no, not Cape Air, Air Canada, just taxiing by. Probably heading out to Tutu right. So it's Glenn's Aviation. I did at Boston once. Does this airport have a transformer-like building tower? You know, I've had this conversation with my wife. My brother and I, growing up with Guy King and all the different robot characters that were out there, we think so. If I can get it here. There it is. Transformer tower. Wonder if it turns into a plane. Yeah, it's a very interesting tower. And actually, one of these floors in the bottom here, I forget which one, was actually a plane spotting lounge. You can see videos of it online. I would love. It's probably a storage room now, unfortunately. But that's the place I would like to see. I mean, it's a great view. You can see the entire airport. And you look out the other side, you can see the international terminal. So you can see the planes that are sitting over there. But there's no real vantage point from any plane spotter location that you can see everything. Even if you're over on the other side of the main parking lot, you can see international terminals, but you can't see over here. So I like being here. Yeah, I've heard many pronunciations of it. Even the pilots, when they land on air traffic control, they call it Qatari. But yeah, Qatar. Five minutes from Pease Air Force Base. Been playing plane spotting there for a couple days. Videotaped. Oh, nice. KC-46, 135. Nice. So you're going to get my camera to spin all around here, aren't you? Let me see. Anything taking off? Nothing taking off. Nothing landing. You can't see much of the Boston skyline from this side of the garage. But let me see if I can get to it. There's a little bit. There's the clock tower. To the left of the screen, the bigger buildings, Prudential, John Hancock. So it's a beautiful view at nighttime. I'll see. I took a picture of it. I'll see if I can post that. But it's really nice. Now let's get back to the show here. What is that plane? It's not showing up on the radar. It's a private jet. Parts unknown. No information on it. We got Delta got clearance to take off, it looks like. 757 heading to LA. Nice. Looks we got Sun Country lining up to take off. I was looking for my picture of the skyline. I don't have time to look, I don't think. So next takeoff, we have a Legionnaire heading to Asheville, and we have Iceland Air landing. Oh man, conflicted here. And we get a Legion, then jump back to the Iceland landing. There's Iceland Air coming in from Reykjavik. So someone just asked me, I saw in here, is that the good? Yeah, is that the good livery in front of you there? No, that is a JetBlue that needs to be painted. The good took off about a half hour ago or so. Yeah, if I can find that picture, maybe later on, I'll post it on the Logan and Flight channel. Yeah, it's at nighttime. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so nice. Let's get away from that ugly plane. Get this JetBlue heading out. It's going to be heading to West Palm Beach, A220. Here's Air Canada taking off, heading to Toronto. Another A220. Keep it in frame, Mike. Yeah, if you want to get some interesting, that Baywater Street is great. Especially at nighttime, at the landing the 22s, the A380s coming right over that. That would be very nice as well. this guy's not even making... Oh, not going to make it. All right, they're getting rid of that JetBlue finally. Good. Won't be confused for a distant, good JetBlue. The paint in the front was so bad. Yeah, I saw, I think it was United or JetBlue. It had a, under the front window, not this one. Looked like it had a mustache because the paint had all come off. So you have a Delta and E-175 heading to Richmond. I noticed a lot of the JetBlue special livery planes are a lot of the older planes. Probably the ones that need a paint job. Even the Dunks plane, I think, is an 8-year-old plane. What do we got coming in here? Next takeoff is the JetBlue heading to Pittsburgh at Embraer 190. We have a NetJets coming in from Bangor. I can find it. There it is. The elephant. Yeah, 380 in Dublin, that'd be nice. An Aer Lingus 380, that would be really cool. As Dunkin' Donuts JetBlue was probably due for heavy maintenance, yeah. Had to get caffeinated for a little bit. It's flying around, it's like it's doing like a tour. It's taking off from a lot of New England locations and then flying to, like, Florida or different places, but coming back to New England locations. I think last I saw it was in Buffalo. I was here a couple days, and then it went to it was at JFK for a couple days. It's making the rounds. Well, we got a runway check. That's gonna be a fun job. All right, why don't you go down the runway as fast as you can. 2 miles straight away. Pile up here. What do you mean by eyebrows? Oh, probably the paint right over the windows, over the pilot windows. There's talk of a Dublin to Cancun flight on Aer Lingus. That'd be pretty cool. Carl, you have to check it out. Tell us how it goes. Tell us how the landing is. Well, he won't beat the F1 cars. Oh, they're over in Italy right now, right? Is that today's the big race? My son is a giant F1 racing fan. What's going on here? What do we got? Delta crossing runways out there. I'm not sure what it's doing. I was heading to the taxiway. Oh, is this a Porter coming in? What do we got here? Porter coming in from Toronto. I love how the props look like they're barely even spinning. Alright, there's the Wookiee bus. Let's see what's going on here. And next to arrive is a JetBlue A220 coming in from Raleigh, Durham. And then we got another JetBlue and E190. And we have another Air Canada coming in from, actually that's the one that just took off, sorry. It's in the landing pattern. And next to take off was a Delta heading to Charlotte. America runs on Duncan. You know that plane had to stop between. Oh yeah, before any flight. Going to JFK in the 20th JetBlue, staying the 29th, plane spotting, watching another stream. Oh, very nice. Hope you're staying at the TWA hotel there. That place is beautiful. Yeah, just that last comment, you know, plane spotting and watching with another stream. I have no problem with talking about other streams on this. They may have, it's one big family to me. Everyone's, I know there may be some competition out there with these other streams, but it's all comes down to plane spotting and having fun and different twists on it. So if you mention other streams on here, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Because I'm not on all the time. Other streams are. I watch them all when I'm not here. Well, hopefully more will now. Now people in the chat here know that you have that stream. Oh, go to Carl Shell's Transport channel. Nice Irish perspective. Oh yeah, same with me. Peter from the TWA hotel. I want to get down there. I would love to get down there and sit in the infinity pool. That'd be so nice. Yeah, he's got a huge following. He's one of the guys that I first watched. Got me into this. I thought I was just watching planes. I didn't know you could have this kind of fun. I met him, yeah, when he came here in Boston a couple weeks ago? Oh, last week, I forget when it was. Yeah, I met him up here too. It was cool to see him in action. Cape Air is pretty quiet right now. Must have all their planes out. All right, we have a American A321 heading to Charlotte. Next to take off is a JetBlue heading to West Palm Beach. A220, sorry. Got a parade of planes flying by, driving by here. I have a couple seconds here. I got to check my emails for my daughter, see when I got to pick her up. And also, security just drove by. I have permits to be here, but it's always interesting when they stop by here. Okay, we have JetBlue taking off to West Palm Beach, A220. Yeah, JetBlue just flying in here, literally. It's a half hour early too, so I'm not sure what the big rush is for it, but I don't own the planes. We have a JetBlue. I think it's taking off, heading to Chicago, an Embraer 175. Oh, wait a minute. American Airlines, sorry. I hit the wrong icon, maybe. Yeah, they can be aggressive. I know a couple weekends ago when there was a large crowd here, they had, oh man, a couple security trucks, they had state police, they had everyone here checking everything. But, you know, they are also really cool, too. When I'm here, they come over, check the permit, and they're good. Hey, good morning, Gary. Welcome. Welcome to the other side of the country. Had a couple LAX flights leave this morning. Cape Air is coming in here. We have a JetBlue clear for takeoff. It is, it hasn't updated its destination location, but it's an A321. Go to that when it gets into frame here. Get the tech num here, just pulling in. Got the ground crew waking up. All right, we better get them in here. Here's that JetBlue. No, from what I've heard, the Technum were custom made for Cape Air, from what I've heard. They actually have 35 more on order to replace the Cessna 402s they have, that are, a lot of them are over 40 years old. So yeah, they have that. So they're going to replace a lot of the Cessnas. They're also going to, they also have an order in for some electric planes from a company called Aviation. I think they have an order for like 75 of those or 9-seaters. Also, probably to replace the Cessna fleet. Because Cape Air actually operates out of 3 different regions. They operate here, based out of Hyannis. They operate, I think it's Montana, I think it's Montana. They operate there, and they operate down in Puerto Rico as well. So they don't interact the regions, but that's where they all exist. I believe it's Montana. It's out in the middle of the country somewhere. Let's bring this American somewhere. American Gate is over in Terminal A, which is where they're heading, but there's also a garage over there to fix the plane. This looks like it was an international flight. This could have been the London flight that came in earlier. So we'll see what's going on, or just moving the plane. Make room at the international terminal. I gotta learn how to speak. We got a Cape Air coming in from Bar Harbor. He's gonna park over at B. Okay, makes sense. It's tough doing this and trying to research things because I got one hand in the camera, the other hand is looking at a radar, my other hand is working the computer. So it can be tough sometimes. So we got a special livery out there. Got the JetBlue Mint. Heading out to 22 left. So yeah, hi everybody. In case you haven't, just checking in here. My name's Mike, Logan in Flight. Been doing this for a few months now, just having some fun. And yeah, if you're watching the stream, hit the like for me. Subscribe if you want. I don't have a regular schedule. I try to get out here on Saturdays in the morning when I can. I also try to get out here during the week when I can. I got a full-time job with a crazy schedule, so it doesn't always guarantee what time I'm going to get out here, but I try my best to get out here at least once or twice a week. Weather permitting. The last few weeks have been pretty wet around here. We got JetBlue and A321 heading to Las Vegas. Didn't make the brick. With the JetBlue heading out, getting ready to head to the taxiway, heading to Dallas. A220. We got a fire truck coming in here. I'm not sure what's going on. Interesting. Always enjoy photographing those wide silver pipes in front of you. Yeah, unfortunately, these pipes are all here. It's next to me here. I'm all over the place. But like I said earlier, this is probably one of the best vantage points to see all the runways. All the other other vantage points have a lot more obstructions. That brick that's next to me is over up the central garage. Got these giant 8-track units on top that block where the plane lands. You have this giant U-shaped building which blocks the other side of the central garage. So there's a lot of obstructions up there. There's some sort of obstructions here, but they're not as severe as the other places. Let me see. We have no one lining up right now to take off. We have a Delta coming in from Tampa. 737. Where is it? Oh, here it's coming in. Oh, we got a special livery, Sky team coming in. Oh, thanks you, Gary. You're retired, but hey, that's great. Yep, and special livery from Tampa. All right, Eric. What's going on out here? What we got going on here now? Next coming in is American Airlines coming in from Dallas. A couple planes heading out to 22 to take off. Yeah, the wheel plane is when they're starting their engines up around here, but there's nothing down here. Let's nope, I don't think that's starting out. Not sure. It could be beneath us too. There's a bus terminal runway that goes beneath us. Yeah, Gary, you got us all curious now. Your name does sound familiar, but I'm just curious where I know it from. American coming in from Dallas, 737. All right, right up your alley is plane spotting. Yeah, I like that. The whale plane. I think Alaska Airlines, I think, has one representing California that has a whale on it as well. All right, we'll look for one last plane. I do have a hard stop time, or not a hard, but a start to stop time pretty soon, probably in about 5 minutes. I do have to pick up my daughter who just graduated from college. She's moving out of her room, and I have to be the one to transport all her stuff back to my house. Just looking to see if I can find a good plane to end on here. I'm not sure. Delta coming in from Detroit. Here it is. We'll do a Legion Air coming in from Destin Fort Walton Beach, which I believe is in Florida. That's second on approach. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything else critical coming in. Yeah, that'll be the last plane that I'll film coming in. Unfortunately, I may go back online tonight. We'll see what happens. Yep, thanks, Eric. One down, one to go. Oh yes, like Kevin, yes. I enjoy that stream too. All right, thanks, Eric, for being my PR guy. Yep, no problem. I love being out here. I'll try and schedule times when I come online and do the stream. Do my best. I'm a software engineer, so being out in the public and stuff is not my forte. I've been stuck behind a computer screen most of my career. But I'm having fun. As long as everyone else is having fun, that's what matters. The chat seemed pretty active today too, so that was good. Yes, I saw they're going out to JFK. Yeah, that should be great. If I can make it down there, that'd be really good. All right, I think this is the one more plane. Here's the one more plane coming in from, we'll say, a place in Florida. Yeah, Destin Fort Walton Beach. All right, the final landing there, we got a 9.0 from Eric. All right, guess that's the one to beat. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. Like I said, I might go on tonight. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what my day brings me. But yeah, thank you so much. It's been fun seeing the chat scrolling up and down. And when I first started this thing, the chat would be my mom, my wife, which I didn't mind, but that would be it. It's good seeing more and more people on here. Very enjoyable. And the conversation seems to be pretty good too. But great. Thank you guys. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Have a great week. Enjoy yourself. Hopefully the weather gets nicer around here, and wherever you are, hopefully the weather is nice as well. Thanks a lot. I will talk to you next time. Have a great week. Bye.